Welcome back to our rental renovation series. Hi, my name is Elizabeth and I'm located in Northeast Arkansas, and if you're new here, we have a whole series going on about this house. It is on a playlist on my channel and is likely linked in the video below or on one of the cards. But today I'm here to work on this laundry room. So if you're new here, bought this house as a to be a rental investment, and then like soon after, even before we closed on it, realized to be really great for my mom. She lived an hour and a half away from me and it would get her a lot closer to me. It's just 4 miles down the road from my house. So she thought it was a great idea. She's here and she moved in. So there's 12 or 13 videos prior to this one. So if you want to go back and watch the whole journey, that'd be great. And you'll see how we got here and what we started with, because it was quite a mess. So now in today's video, we're doing the laundry room. I'm over here to work on it. My mom has moved in. Obviously, all her stuff is, you know, around. Super adorable little house. The video, oh, it was the air freshener. I was like, ghost. The video just prior to this was me doing a walkthrough after she moved in and all the little projects we got done that we did off camera. So if you want to kind of see where we're at and where we're at in the project, if you missed that one, it's the video just before this one. So let me show you this laundry room. All right, so here's what it looks like now. I'll throw some before pictures on the screen for you to get an idea of what this looked like before. There is a door here from the kitchen, a really old antique door, which is pretty cool. They had shelves here and shelves here on the wall. We tore those out. This door wouldn't open all the way. It would just be to like here. So it was very visually congested through here. They actually had 2 big shelves here, and we swapped out. We moved this big shelf to right here by the fridge to be like a pantry. And we put the small shelf that was by the fridge here just for storage. So then she had more like in kitchen storage space. So anyways, we also moved one of her black shelves in here just for storage. I just recently did that when I was trying to clean up project stuff from the kitchen. So walls are paneling. This is what they looked like before, just like the original like yellowish paneling. On top of that, they painted all the trim this hideous yellow color, and door trim's yellow. This door is painted. This door, I think, is an original color. Yeah, this has not been painted. So I'm not sure if I'm going to paint it. I'll definitely clean it and then decide. But the one that's been painted, I'm painting white. It's hideous. So you can see some painting has been done in here. What happened is during the renovation, I came in and I rolled some stuff with the wall color. And then my stepdaughter was here one day helping. And I asked her to paint. Like you see how when you roll paneling, you got spots. So I asked her to get a brush and like fill those in. And she grabbed the wrong color by accident. She got the white instead of the gray. So we got some spots like this. So we've got to roll, we've got to cut in, we've got to get corners, we've got to do all the trim, window jams, all that. So, and back here is the hot water heater that we're just hidden. And you can see I did roll some in there, but we're just going to keep it hidden. We're going to pretend like it's not there. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. Got stuff down there to paint. I have literally been not looking forward to this project because it's so much cutting in and it's so much stuff to paint around, because this dryer is gas. So we've got a gas line running back there. We've got a water line because it's not in the wall like most houses, because it's an old house. So it is like literally, y'all, it's just back there on the wall. There you go. Can I see it? Just so much crap to paint around. And these shelves are actually not screwed into the walls. So, I mean, good for me. I can move them while I paint. But then after I paint, we're going to get them screwed into the wall so that they're more secure. Also, all I had intended on doing in this room was painting. But since the rest of the remodel is really done and taken care of, and I had like a financial break from all the purchases, I decided to go ahead and do a little more in this laundry room. My mom doesn't know about it yet. It's going to be a surprise for her. So by the end of this video, you'll see the full after. I ordered some things from Amazon. I've got curtains coming, wall art, and some floating shelves to put by the washer to put like detergent and stuff on, just so it's closer and handy. And it's all Arkansas Razorback themed. My mom is a huge Arkansas Razorback lover, fan. Like literally her whole wardrobe is Arkansas Razorback shirts and hoodies. I kid you not. Like if you've seen her in videos with me, that's what she's always wearing, and we always tease her about it. Anyways, so I bought her that Razorback clock that's hanging in the living room, and then I have some porch decor that will probably be in when the laundry room stuff gets in. That's like a welcome sign and a mat and stuff like that, and it's all Razorback themed, so she's gonna be so pumped. So today we're gonna work on the painting when we get that wrapped up, and we'll wrap up this video when that stuff comes in. I can get everything up, you know, at the same time. So super exciting. So I'm finally making some progress in here. I got some stuff in the middle, moved the plant out, took that stuff out. So I made room for everything. I started in over here and cutting in everything that was kind of missed. And I did over here too. And I just finished here. You can see it's all still wet. And here. So I'm about to work on all the rest of this. And I don't know if I have the white for the trim, because the day my sister worked in here a little bit, she asked about it. And she was like, well, if you don't have any more white, we should just do trim and wall and everything this same color because I have plenty of it. I was like, okay, yeah, fine. And then she didn't work in here anymore, so we've done nothing on the trim. And I really like the contrast of the white and grayish beigey color. So I think what I'll do today is try and do all the gray stuff. I'll check and see if I have the white. I don't think I do. But then that'll leave it to where like all I just have to do is the trim, because I've got to do this thing up here too. But anyways, that's what I'm working on. Okay, making good progress here. I got all of that gray stuff cut in. Did over there, did over there. So basically all the cutting in is done now. My husband is here right now. I think he must be by the front porch. He is working on that steel plate for the fireplace, which is great. It took us, I mean, steel is really expensive. And my husband is like a master metal worker, welder, whatever. So he's really good at finding like scrap pieces for projects. So it just took him a week or two to find the perfect piece. But he's got this pulled out. There's a little fireplace. Hadley was in here watching a show. He's cleaned out all this stuff in here, removed that foam board and stuff. And yeah, he's cutting stuff. He's cutting stuff, the metal piece. Okay, so I officially rolled all of the walls for the second time, and it's looking pretty good. It needs to dry because it's got shiny spots and stuff. But so what I'm about to do, I did have the white paint, yay. So I'm going to start on that. I'm going to start over here so that by the time I leave, I can move this shelf back over here, so it's not just in the middle of the room. So anyways, I'm going to do that. And I think I'm going to talk to my mom. She'll be back here soon. But we're talking about not putting that plant back there. Maybe put it in the tub room where there's more room. And move this hamper over there. So then if we do that, we might get a second one of these shelves and just have 2 shelves there. But we'll see what she thinks. Also, in my experience, painting white trim back to white when everything has been so different and so hideous is like super rewarding. So I'm really looking forward to this part. Okay, I've wrapped up everything I'm going to get done in here today. So let me show you what it looks like, and then I'll be back at a different day to finish. Brought another shelf in. This is most of the unfinished stuff. And then over here, got the ceiling trim and the floor trim over here. And this window done. And I got back here and over here. This just looks darker in the shadow. But I've still got to do that beam thing, and all of these over here. But it's looking a lot better. Really a lot brighter. So it'll be great. And I'll be back with you guys in a flash to wrap it up soon. we are back. I am back. And I'm going to work on wrapping up this laundry room. And I'm hoping I finish it today. Because where you left off in that last clip was actually a few weeks ago. Because life has been lifing. But I also realized that in that last video where I showed you like the walkthrough of everything in the house, I didn't even show you my mom's room or the dreaded closet. So nobody's home right now. My son's at work and my mom is on her way back from a birthday party. But let me show you those spaces. Her room is not like spotless or picked up, but I mean, you know, you get it. All right, here is what her room looks like. You can see the floor, like how good the floor looks. And we knew this big rug was going to be here. That's why we weren't super concerned with some of the spots over there that were lighter. And yeah, so like her bed's just like barely made, but whatever. So we did end up putting this over here. We mounted her TV and we did cord concealer system here. May eventually paint this to match the wall, but not a big deal. Looks really cute. She's got a dresser over there. Paint's held up well. A lot of people in the comments were like, oh, it's so shiny, it's whatever. Yeah, well, it's a preference thing. But we do eventually want to get some art up there. But we do have some of her existing art we got up over there. She's got this little chair area. She needs to get a desk, and when she does, we'll kind of clean this area up better. We got this beautiful antique piece over here in the corner with some of her art. Some of that was drawn by my grandmother and then my grandmother's brother. So that's cool. And then here's the dreaded closet that everybody was really hating on in the comments. It was horrible. I know it was horrible. But look how much better it looks. So we did come through and add this trim here to conceal places where the drywall met. And then we did do this texture on the walls here, which really just kind of helps, like the imperfections are intentional. We've got her purse organizer up there. You come in here and we've got the shoe organizer. And then, of course, we did do the piece of carpet in the floor. This is still like the back of the house, and this is still just wood, but we did fill in all the holes, and everything is all painted and nice, and it just looks so much better. So I just wanted to show you guys this because it turned out really nice. We've got her organizers and stuff up there. Great. So that is this room, and really, she's content with it. And I don't think we changed anything in the living room since I did the tour. Just got some different things in here. The fireplace is set up and it works. Yeah, I think pretty much the living room looks the way that it did before in the last tour. And everything else also looks the same. Now my husband will be stopping by here today. My mom just got home. She's outside. You can't see out the window. I will show her to you guys. I will introduce you guys to her in this video because there's been so many comments saying they wanted to meet my mom and stuff. Oh, looks like she got a loaded T spine on her as she comes across the yard. Anyway, so we'll do that. But my husband is coming over to do the new faucet in the tub room because it is a kitchen faucet on that tub. And I honestly never even noticed until you guys started mentioning in the comments. And I'm like, oh my God, they're so right. So those are expensive. Was not part of the budget. So I shopped around for a couple of weeks and finally found a really good one with a high flow rate on sale and got it in a few days ago. So my husband's going to come swap that out today. When I get started painting here in a minute, I'm going to start with these doors because we're going to need multiple coats. So we'll get doing that. Hello.
Hello.
I'm filming you.
Why?
To say hi. Hold on.
Hi.
That's my mom.
Hi.
So, anyways, so I just wanted to introduce you guys to my mom. This is my mom, Sarah, and she lives here. What do you think about the house and all the work we did?
Me?
Yeah, what do you think?
I think it's perfect.
I think we got light behind us over there. Yeah, this is better. Let's face this way. Yeah. So, is there anything that you wish was different? Or what do you have to say about the people in the comments who are saying we should have ripped out the tub room?
Oh, I love the tub room.
Yeah.
The tub room is my favorite.
Well, isn't that so funny? Because, like, in the very beginning, when it looked horrible, a lot of people were really hating on it. And it really did turn out nice, but...
No, it's nice.
Yeah, they didn't have the vision that I had, so...
It's beautiful.
Awesome. And today you're getting your new faucet.
Hallelujah.
Won't take 35 minutes to fill up the bathtub. Anyway, so, yeah, let me know if you have any questions in the comments for my mom to answer. I'll make her go answer them.
Okay.
Did it light?
I think so.
Oh, cool. Oh, yep. It's flaming. We still got to get out here and clean up this flower bed. Which I may just, if I can find something to put them in, I may just rip out all them lights sooner than later because they're really getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
When I look at them, they get on my nerves because they're so many. Alright, so we've covered up all of the yellow. That is so nice. We got all the trim done. I think most of the actual, like, window and door trim won't need a second coat, but the doors will, just because from having to brush them. This one's already looking way better than I thought. This one was actually yellow, painted yellow. This one was not painted, but it was brown, and we just wanted to make them consistently the same. So you can see here they look a lot better. Nice improvement. My husband just got here and he's starting on the faucet. So when that's in, I'll just show you guys what it looks like. Right now he's just turning off the water and everything. So I don't know if I mentioned it anywhere else in this video because this has been going on for so long. But I'm doing this laundry room Arkansas Razorbacks theme for my mom because she loves sports, but she specifically loves her Woo Pig Sooie. If you're local, you know. I'm not a sports fan. But anyways, so these are curtains. Super cute. They're like just valance curtains, like what was in here before. So I'm going to get the other one up, and then I've got some wall art. I've got to get that curtain put back over there. I got to find where we actually put it. Anyway, I'm just going to start putting the room together. I'll put you guys on a tripod, show you that. I've got to find, I don't have a curtain rod for there, but I have a curtain for there. So I'm gonna see what we can figure out. I also have a small shelf right here. I planned on putting, you know, either there or there. I need to ask Mom where she wants it because it's just to put like laundry soap on, to just have it like right there, super handy. Since we don't have a lot of wall space in here, like literally this is our only option of where to hang stuff. So we're gonna do shelf on one, picture, decor, whatever that is, on the other. And that'll be it then. This room will be done. I've swept the floor and I've got the rug in the washer washing it because it was just like really dusty and stuff. But for the most part, it's looking good in here. I just need to clean up my mess. And then, like I said, I'll just have to do a second coat on the doors. But if I don't finish that today, I won't feel bad. That'll literally take me 10 or 15 minutes or something at another time. So while that's drying, I'm going to work on the other stuff, and I may still get to that today. Okay, so we got the laundry room done. I may still have to come and touch up the doors a bit. I'm gonna wait and see, but if so, that's all that needs to be done. We ended up not doing the floating shelf on the right side for the laundry soap because in order to get it tall enough so that the washer lid would not hit it or the brackets, I was afraid it was gonna be too tall for my mom because she has trouble with like reaching because of like shoulder and neck injury problems. And where they were at now in that cabinet, she can obviously get to them just fine. So I'm out here talking to you because the washer's going because I'm washing that rug still, and that room will be done. Anyways, I just threw up some decor on the shelves and stuff. Eventually we're going to reorganize the stuff that's in that black cabinet so that it looks more like this. We'll actually probably pull some of these in there because that red will go great with the Razorback stuff. However, the stuff that's in here, we need to sort through, organize. Some of it's trash, some of it's just not needed. So once we get that kind of project done, we'll move stuff in there. And you'll probably see stuff like that in like smaller future videos. I also wanted to mention, for anyone who was concerned, we have had no more water leaks in this garage, not coming in anywhere from outside. We have that temporary fix done where we trenched along the back of the house. We're going to do an additional trench, and we're going to do other things in the future, like we've got to beef up the gutter system, new downspout, French drains, all that jazz. But we're doing it in phases because they do live here now and life is busy. It's into spring. It's time to start gardens. It's time to do all the things. And for us, when it gets to be like almost summer, that's when I get my travel bug. So we like to do our family traveling and stuff. So, you know, we will slow down a lot on the frequency of the projects here at Mom's to chill a bit because now all the main stuff is done. I also wanted to mention my husband could not change the faucet in the tub room because since that tub, like where they chose to install the faucet is on an angle. Let me show you. I think you just got it all put back together. Yeah. See how this is on an angle like this? Well, this tub underneath here is built on a frame. It's got like a 2x4 frame all the way around it. And that frame goes literally like right there. And so this part of the new setup is like 6-8 inches long, and it runs into that board there. So my husband had to put the old one back on for now, unfortunately. I'm just gonna have to do some research on that and figure out like what we're gonna do there. You know, if we're gonna be able to find a different one that is shaped different, that is more like shorter, shallow, whatever, in the bottom piece that it goes underneath that you don't normally see, because we don't want to cut that frame. So anyway, so that's kind of to be determined. Pin on that. We'll circle back around to that whenever. You know, a lot of people have commented, I can't believe you have a kitchen faucet on there. It takes forever to fill. Must be a huge waste of water or whatever. The tub does take a long time to fill. Hot water is super efficient. The hot water heater, it's pretty new. It's electric. It's huge. It performs well. They have no problem filling this thing all the way to the top to use the jets if they want. But for the most part, when the tub is used, it's not filled all the way to the top, but it is used. And that's just a matter of preference because my mom loves baths and they're good for her, kind of like, you know, like being in a hot tub, kind of like therapy. So yeah, there was no way we were not going to keep that. You know, we just wanted to make it, you know, as cute or pretty as possible because the location is really weird and we may be doing other things. We were going to build a deck from here to there. We may end up doing a deck on the back door, so back door to side door, to be determined. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'm sure it's probably a long one because I've got to piece together a lot of stuff for you guys in this video, but I just want to say, oh, my husband's out there mowing right now. It's so loud. I don't know when we'll have another video for you guys on this house, except when we do the gutters, we will probably be cleaning up the backyard at the same time. We've got to tear down one of the outbuildings. I don't know if we'll be doing the pond at the same time, but Mom and I were talking, and I think we're going to move the placement of the pond instead of over in the side yard and put it where that building is, which is directly behind the tub room. And then there'll be like a little nook in there where that shed was, and we can do like banana trees and all sorts of fun stuff. It'll just be really cuter and actually still in the yard, but still solve the same problem. So anyways, that's our plan. So I guess the next video in this rental renovation series will be stuff we're working on outside. And I just want to say thank you for watching the video all the way to here, for watching this series with us. If you're just brand new and just wound up here, we have a whole playlist for this property. But also then, oh, I have to redo these floors. That will be another video because some stuff is coming up. Not everywhere. Most of it looks great, but just not all of it. And so I will just be completely redoing this at some point in time because it looks so great, and I'll clear coat it when I finally get around to it. So those will be one-off projects here and there when we have time and the extra funds, because the actual renovation part is done. And I don't know if Mom's even still going to want to refinish the hardwood floors in her room this summer or not, because they ended up looking pretty good. My brother is coming out this summer, and we'll be scraping and repainting the exterior of the house, stuff like that. So different one-off projects that will be happening. I just wanted to let you know. It's not really the wrap-up of this series, but it may be a bit before you see another video on what we've got going on over here. So anyways, thank you for watching. We appreciate you guys. It's been fun getting new people on the channel and finding us, and I hope that you also enjoy the gardening content that I share when it's gardening season, because that is my love and my passion. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.